we have moved on from close guard, and we will be reviewing open guard footage today. So a good class. Definitely got beat up quite a bit. Speaking of Tall Joe, I'm interested to see our round. We had a good one. He had a good one, I should say. But yeah. All right, let's do it. Joe started off with Victor. Got Ben and Ben. Joe playing real heavy with his collar ties. We had gone over snap down, go behind for the takedown at a fundamentals class, so I'll definitely be looking for that. It looks like Ben comes up on a little over-under here against Ben, shoots up the front headlock, and gets a sweep out of it, maybe? Oh, no, he goes behind. What's going on, Joe? How you doing, man? Oh, good Asotogari there.
Hey, Joe.
So, looking here, speak of the devil, Joe gets a nice Asotogari. Yep. So, off the collar tie, off a mutual collar tie, too.
What's up, James?
Big step around, reach that leg, gets Victor back. Very nice. What's going on, James? What's up, Baker? If you think that's confusing, we have Ben and Ben.
Victor tries to up from there. Not a good. Yeah. That's right.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Ben and Ben. Who, me?
Yeah, you were a second ago. It was a little spotty. I think you're good now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're
good.
You're fine now.
Okay.
James, thank you for the resub, man.
All right.
So Joe takes us to where no man wants to be. Belly down, rear naked strangle. Foreshadowing my match with him. That was something that I was deathly afraid of. Watch you punch Joe. Has it happened yet? You look like you're setting up for it. Like you're just trying to be cool, collected about it. There was one. Like, oh yeah, just working my shoulders. Gotta warm my shoulders up, dude. And so we have Mitch and Craig, who was taking an intro class, checking out the school. I think they get a roll in gear this round. Me and Austin. And Ben on an omoplata.
Nice. Let's see if he gets his legs out to the proper side. Oh, he tucks it. I like how he tucked that into the hip pocket.
Yep.
And he needs to get his hips to his legs to the left. He switches to the armbar instead.
Yeah, Ben like kind of slipped his arm out of that just at like the last moment. Ben's doing well to survive here. Oh, I think they thought it was the end of the round.
Looks like you gave it up.
You had started it over.
Yeah. Yep, I did. Yeah, my audio went out, right? That was where either the
timer,
clock
the
stopped.
timer paused. Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Huge honor for me did play. I heard it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't drop any frames. I don't know if maybe the stream got a little buggy there for a second. Austin ends up getting behind me and was afraid I was going to shatter his orbital. Understandably so. So I let him nicely get a takedown. I bet you do, buddy. So you drop Justin here. Mitchell immediately going into a single leg X on a guest. Because Mitchell don't care.
Welcome to the academy. So on my side, Matt, you're glitching out a little bit, and I don't know if it's my internet or not because my internet dropped out.
Yeah, you were getting buggy
Earlier
again on
today.
my side. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? It probably
Are
just
you
me.
dropping frames?
No, I haven't dropped one. If you look buggy, it's to me that's probably what they're seeing just because of OBS. For once, I don't think I'm the
It's
one.
good.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
I don't think I'm the one with the internet issues. James entering the chat with the octopus earlier. Me trying to put it to work on Austin here. I don't recall if I get anything with this position or not. But I'm comfortable enough to have a conversation, so. Dude, that bulky knee sleeve definitely makes this position a little bit more difficult. There we go.
Yeah, I bet so.
So yeah, when I couldn't finish with the over back grip, I just finished with a crossface and a kind of a high leg. Let's see, Ryan joining the fray with, who was that? Alex. What have Joe and Victor been up to over here? Joe with another rear strangle. Looks like he's working off of the... All right, he's passing up the middle. Looks like Joe's trying to put some of that high step passing to work with that narrow base, trying to pin that far shoulder, settling into a 3/4 mount, which I really like. Like, you don't, I'm glad to see you working the move we were going over, Joe. If your balance isn't quite there, you're not, or you feel like you're not getting it, perfectly reasonable to like switch into a still dominant position, which I would consider 3/4 mount to be. Now you get to go on and play a different game, and all you have to do is still just get your foot out. It's the same spot you were in before. Looks like you go on to bug Victor here quite a bit until riding that knee high up the back, chair sit back take. Dude, having Joe on your back is absolute misery.
It's miserable.
Yeah. Good. That's what it looked like. It looked like you were trying to put the high step stuff to work. You're just disagreeing with me, Cole. Meanwhile, Justin working some open guard, trying to keep Cole from closing the distance, but Cole weighing real heavy up top, kind of tripoding his hips up. So you're doing it again, dude. Joe looking to finish the strangle now. That looked deep. Yeah, that's a thing that happens for sure. Move ahead here. So we got Craig going into Mitchell's close guard. Baker, who you training with over there? Think you got Jason. It's good to see Jason back on the mat. Looking for a sweep there.
It is.
Alex with a sweep on Ryan.
I like how you committed to that double.
Who, Baker?
Baker.
Yeah, running
He
it
drove
down.
through that double.
Digging his feet in, getting his hips up
He
high.
saw a little bit, but yeah.
Miko, what's up, man?
So
You know, 5 years ago, I would have said something annoying like no such thing as a rest day. But now I'm very much about my rest days. Rest hard, dude. Baker, how do you feel about rest days? Austin and I locked into another leg lock battle where he just loves
I'm completely,
to shut me down. Yeah, I think Mike's a little frozen. Hold on 1 second. Let me pause the stream real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna log off and log back on.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can restart my computer and I'll jump back on.
All right. Sounds good. We will be here. Godspeed. Only trained 2 times today. Whatever. Almost 40, train 4 to 5 days a week. That's, yeah. You're speaking my language. I'm getting there. I think I'm close enough to 40 to say almost 40. And yeah, between lifting and jiu-jitsu, yeah, I'm 4 to 5 days a week too. So I love my rest days. What are we doing? Looks like Alex and Ryan are just working on stuff. Let's see what Craig's up to. Looks like Craig has made his way to Mitchell's back. So looking here. And Cole looking to straighten Justin's arm. Let's see. Sorry, I want to see Craig make his transition here. So he goes, okay, kind of rolls to a crucifix position. And he manages a back take here. Okay, moves up to not quite a chair sit. That's more like the back take I like to do when I've lost the legs completely, but I have that upper body grip where you kind of work to basically a standing position and then pull them up and get your hooks in. What did Benjamin do to Benjamin? Looks like maybe some smother pressure here. Yeah, I think Ben just didn't want no mo of that. What was the guy that didn't tap to a cross collar from guard? Sorry, getting caught up. I don't know, Cole. From Grappling Industries, what happened at Grappling Industries? That was horrifying. Did I miss something? Grappling Industries, like a couple years ago, they definitely made the rounds on Reddit with some clips of like white belts doing like Connie Basami like flying scissor takedowns and that stuff, but they were a little bit more lax with their rules back in the day. I think they've tightened up. Oh, okay. Horrifying as in you were horrified in your either how you looked or your performance. But man, for someone who trains 4 to 5 days a week, I imagine you're probably being a little hard on yourself. All right, so
I'm back on.
Oh, okay. What's up? There we go. Yeah. If you do have the footage, Mikachu, and you want us to review it, we would love to. We've done it before for other viewers who aren't our students. And we will have footage to review from the competition, the Naga competition, from last Saturday. We're going to be reviewing that this coming Sunday. So, a lot of good matches. I'm super stoked to watch them. "38 seconds, 38-second win, because that's pretty sweet, man. I got you. Well, offer stands. What did Craig just... I think Craig pulled, yeah. Yeah, he just pulled the guard. 38-second win by armbar. Hell yeah. Love that. Looked like Victor shooting in on Joe here, but Joe was able to grab onto the guillotine
on the way down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just classic, you know, head outside while the body remains up the middle. Pretty easy mistake to make. Andrew pinning the ankles over the head, getting Austin turtled up. Now he's got to break down turtle. So when will we review the Saturday footage? I don't know, dude. Probably Wednesday. I mean, since Josh is going to be on it, I guess we should do that. We could maybe skip next Monday's footage or just bank it for future. Is this not quite? I was going to say this might be a good example of what Craig actually did to Mitchell, but I really just worked myself to a chair sit back take. Could I break down Ben's turtle? Oh yeah, you were talking about this. So I think Ben's just unwreckable base was giving Cole some trouble. Nice reroll from Cole there.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
I mean, Ben was in a really good spot to capitalize on this. Like, pretty well underneath you.
Oh, yeah.
Gets you, like, way off balance. You're going down here. But good awareness to hit that reroll before he could get settled in. And you landed mount, which is pretty rad.
Yeah, that was nice.
But I'm not going to hide Mike, and no one else is going to see what you're going to do here, if anything. What did I get on Craig? Oh, switch to just an armbar. Armbar from the back. I'm proud of you, dude.
Andrew and Austin are in a bit of a stalemate here.
Yeah, Andrew not just pulling Austin away from the fray. And then you just immediately walk closer to it. Oh, yeah. I hit Craig with a nice foot sweep. I had to hit him with one while he was at the school. He was just like, no. He laughed. Like, yeah. Join up. There'll be more of it. Mitchell really wants a calf slicer here or a back take or something. I haven't worked this position in a while, but I feel like he may want to switch his ankles, like switch the triangle.
Yeah, you can finish it either way. I think it's more controlling if you switch to the outside leg instead of the inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to gobble the leg back up. I think he realizes he's going to have a really hard time off balancing you as long as you have control of this leg.
Yeah. It's not impossible, but it's definitely harder to do.
Yeah.
He was doing a really good job disrupting with like trying to pass my right leg across, right? And he's that was actually probably the most off balancing piece of it, was trying to manage the torque on my knee and how he was switching his legs like that.
Yeah.
But I was intrigued. And then he goes around to get the back take here, and then my right foot gets trapped in this, like, in the calf slicer again.
Yeah. And he's got this leg, so making it hard for you to get away.
Yep.
And switches to an outside ashi. Look at Mitchell.
He's got a, now we're in 50-50. Yeah. So now he's got inside heel hook potential.
Eddie really wants to break your leg. Look at him like throwing into that, man.
Yeah, he does.
Putting his hips into it. I'm proud of Mitchell. That'd be so awesome if he broke your leg in a straight ankle, like of everybody.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Miko. So saying like wrong side here. So you're not wrong in like this is finishable, but when I have a leg on the wrong side, I use the wrong side arm for it too. So I would actually cross this arm.
Your grip.
Yeah, I'd cross this arm underneath and do a cross side grip, where you're basically almost treating it like a rear naked strangle. Like you grab your, you pass under the ankle, grab your bicep, and then I point this elbow at their butt, and that bends the foot down. It's actually, if you've never done it, I would highly recommend trying it. It's a crazy strong amount of torque you can get on the ankle. But that's, right now the way he's attacking Mike's ankle, I feel like Mike's toes are pointed in this direction. You need them pointed this way. They are. Right? He can also slip the heel out here, and then there's no real like an Aoki lock happens when the toes are pointed towards the center line. An Aoki lock or even
inside
like
heel hook.
Yeah. This would be an Estima lock, but like it's not, it would look like an Estima lock, but it's not not in a position. Yeah, it's not in a position to be effective. Like the Estima lock needs to like block the shoelaces of the foot with like the chest and all this stuff. So yeah, Mitchell's throwing on some heat, but Mike's not in a significant amount of danger here. Yeah, give it a shot, man. Think about just attacking, set yourself up for a straight ankle, but cross it over your center line, like pull the leg across, and then set up the cross side grip with it. You'd be surprised. It's pretty cool. If you really want to get sneaky or advanced, sit into like, I don't know, I'm assuming you know what cross ashi garami is, or saddle, or 411, one of the many names. You could get into that position and then grab the second leg, pull that leg, set up a regular Achilles grip, but then switch to the cross side grip on that leg. That's my absolute favorite way to hit that. You might, if I see it on stream, I'll point it out. There might be some examples of it here. Speaking of cross ashi, I'm trying to get into it with Craig here, but he wisely pushes my knee down below his knee, pins it down, and can start.
Yeah, that was a good defense.
Yeah. Good offense from Mitchell. Love it.
Jason and Andrew, the guy who started the knee injury.
I wonder if they've rolled since.
I don't know. I mean, I think this was only the second training session Jason's had being back.
Yeah, something like that. Coop with the standing guard break, but Joe quick on the trigger to put him down. Other Joe getting past Cole's guard. Little knee push.
I liked that a lot. That was really good.
Joe, you're killing it, man. We went over that as well at class, right? Connection to the knee, pushing the knees up into the chest, and then hitting the leg throw by, and quickly closing the distance at that hip with this leg. Like this is perfect, man. Coming in, so you lose your balance a little bit, like you're kind of diving into it, whatever. You stay past the legs and manage to hold the position, so that's awesome. Yeah, you're longer than the rest of us, so Cole didn't get that turn quite as easily as he would if I did it to him.
Yeah.
Shut it down the first time. That even better, man. Like, this stuff never works the first time. Big step over. But if you can, if you work through it 2, 3, 4 times and make it work, even when your opponent knows it's coming, that's great. I don't want Tall Joe getting any better, though. I'm gonna stop giving him tips. Dude, he gift wraps me in this, like, later on in our match, and I was like,
yeah.
I'm screwed, man. I could not get out of it. That's good, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. They work really well for me. I don't want to teach you guys stuff that I can't put to use. So I'm just happy to see you put them into practice and getting some immediate success with it. Riding real high in this mount now, getting Cole's elbows up pretty high. He's not totally in danger yet, but definitely uncomfortable. Andrew, is that Andrew? Yeah, Andrew Jason on an Americana. Got the same haircut, I can't tell. See how Jason gets up here. Jason working from, I guess, an open guard. Here it looks like he switches into half guard. I can't see if he's straddling that leg. I think, yeah, they're in half guard. Andrew's flattened out on his back. It's a bad place to be. Andrew, this is where you'd want to use knee levers and stuff that we talk about, stepping outside Jason's knee if you put his knee to the ground, and then pointing your knees in this direction to kind of get him off balance, start getting your frames back in. If you could get him off balance, this grip will go away. Like, he's going to have to base out so you can get your hand back. Just some immediate things coming into my mind. Now he's going for that. It's like a half Nelson kind of thing. Dude, when Bertram does that move, you don't get your arm back. It's the worst.
Nope.
Now Jason up, working towards the Katagatame. This is good, steady pressure, man. Really holding him down. Doing well, even with the leg trapped. See, he's thinking about trying to get it out.
I actually don't mind having the leg trapped like that as long as you have the shin pin.
Yeah.
And by a shin pin, I mean having my knee north of the hamstring and north of the quad and on the mat. It really wears your partner down because they can't get their knee to their chest any further because they're pinned. Right. And if they extend it away, then you get the mount.
Yeah.
So I really see no benefit other than getting points.
Yeah, that's true. Cole with the big sweep. What happened there? Oh, man. Cole's in some trouble here. Great recovery. Damn. So Joe doing great work before this, keeping those arms really isolated. He rides super high. Gets that arm trap. It's funny, you normally don't see, or I normally don't see too many Katagatames done from a very high mount like this. Or at least it's definitely not part of my game. I also suck at Katagatames, but Joe's settling into it. I think Cole's in some decent trouble here. The only, you know what, it just occurred to me, the downside to this is, Mike, you there? I think he's freezing up again. Big downside to this is when you're starting.
I am, but yeah, I'm freezing up.
All right. When you're starting in this high mount, looking for the Katagatame, your shoulder that needs to be like under the chin, it can't be there, right? It's over the face. So you have to, if you get there, it doesn't mean you can't like work your way back down the body, get under the chin, and then get it into a better position. But I think that's the downside. The upside is keeping the elbows up and isolated. Downside is the shoulder position isn't ideal. But now you've got him in a good spot, very controlling. This is where you can start to work your way back to where you want to be. But yeah, Cole just sneaks that left knee under right here, poking out the side. With that, that's how he gets a sweep. The sweep alone isn't going to save him here. Like, Joe could end up on bottom, and if this was still a tight Katagatame, Cole could be tapped with this, but it looks like right there, as soon as Joe realizes Cole's got the knee in, Cole gets the arm down. Maybe there was a lapse in the control, and Cole quick to get himself out of danger there. That was nice, man. Both you. I don't know, man. He's Cole's self-taught because he definitely doesn't listen to anything I tell him to do.
Yeah.
Another straight arm / Americana attempt here from Jason. Andrew getting sick of everybody attacking his good elbow or his not as bad elbow.
Yeah, right.
Quick knee cut attempt. But you got to have that underhook for the knee cut to be successful without being too dangerous, at least.
I know there's not a lot of time yet. Andrew, I wish would have gone a little bit slower on that pass and not gotten caught in that the lockdown. So here, I would like to see Andrew drive his left knee to Jason's right hip first to kind of create like a pit stop and block Jason from having a whole lot of hip mobility. And then from there, I'd like to see him then drive his right knee across to the weak side of Jason. But you see how Jason has his elbow in between?
Yeah.
One might think that you have the opportunity for a triangle, but what I've noticed is that people who are ready for the triangle, for the mounted triangle, number one, you're not going to get the triangle because your right leg is trapped here, right?
Yeah.
So going for it and hiking it up is no good.
It just widens your base. Makes you prone to
it does, exactly. Agreed, exactly. So I think he should have gone a little bit slower here, gone for that pin across onto the weak side, made a pit stop here, and started to really start attacking the arms and trying to get the elbows away from the body. And because that's the trick with strong guys, right? Like that's how you're going to get to the mount. Is by trying to scoop under the leg or under the arms and start to walk their arms up to where their elbows are north of their shoulders.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. See you
later,
class.
Joe.
Cole looking for something there at the end. We weren't talking to you. Speak
talking to the tall Joe.
Yeah, speak when spoken to, Baker. Big shout out to Coop. I don't know if Coop's in the chat, but I only got to watch. He showed me film of the loss that he took when he got caught in the guillotine. That was his first match at Naga, and then he had a second one where he ended up winning by points. I don't know. I commended him on being able to come back and get a win after going out and losing your first match. Like, that's a hard thing to do. It puts you in a bad headspace, or it can. And yeah, super proud of you, man. I need to see that. I want to see that footage,
agreed.
though.
Yeah, I watched him. That's why I was late to come in on this one. Was me? He was showing me his footage. So we're gonna have to get it for him so we can review it on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Longest double leg ever. Is this another? Did you?
Oh, on Bin.
Did you and Ben have a roll already? I feel like they were like in the first round.
Who?
Joe and Ben Baker. Yeah, Ben did not want to go down on that.
I think they may have.
Look at that setup. Very simple setup. Look, palm to the forehead, just picks the head up, pushes him up a little bit. Ben's hands are a little high. They're not, he's not set up for a down block or anything. This was the only one? Okay. Pushes him up. Quick level change. And just diving in. Nice running the angle to get the finish there. Getting by the legs before it was too late. Double under.
I don't know why I'm so glitchy.
I don't know, man. You're just a lot to handle. Yeah. When Ben wants to guillotine you, it's pretty awful. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice sweep from Cole here. Alex just getting caught kind of jumping here, I think. Yeah, he's looking to pass, but no control over the legs or the hips for that matter. So as he kind of cuts this angle, looking right here, as he cuts the angle, Cole keeps his legs in, has a single butterfly hook, and then kind of a, I don't know, it's hard to call this like similar to working from closed guard, but like it's enough to where Alex is extended, Cole has a hook in. That's just you're gonna get swept at that point, or put in a really, really uncomfortable spot. So with that like grip that Alex has with his left arm, just ripe for a sweep. Good movement from Coop here. Getting behind my legs. Now looking for his back take. I will not let him Americana me. Joe digging his razor blade hip bones into Ben's face.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good either.
Pretty classic Baker. Coop makes his way to my back eventually, successfully. Good chair sit. It's really deep on this, and I think I decided to dig out of this one. Yeah. So again, fighting with cross grips, right? My left hand going to his right arm and vice versa. Peeling the secondary arm off as best I can. I mean, I'm working out of the latest stages of a rear naked strangle here, but this is the priority because I will not be able to pull this down. So we open that up, and then now I'm pulling down on the strangle arm, trying to give myself some relief. Busted Ben's lip. Good. Yeah, you're in a somewhat dangerous spot here. Even without that hook in, Ben's got something to think about. I'm not sure what you're doing here, Joe, just because I can't see like what grips you're using or anything, but this is definitely where I would try to be crunching Ben's head into his chest to try to get him to like force him to roll the same way you do with a power half Nelson. Again, I don't know what
You
grip
can
you're
also
using,
think
so.
about sitting into.
Go-
You can also think about sitting into like a almost like a modified mount here. I know he's turtled up, but I'd like to kind of sit side on with people and drive my right knee into the hip, and oftentimes I can get the turn from
Oh,
just that.
I see what you're saying. Cole making short work of the close guard here. So a little dangerous, Cole. Be careful when you're doing this from a kneeling position. I don't know. I'm not picking on Alex here. I'm sure his triangles aren't like super worrisome. This dude, you may want to reconsider operating like that. I would definitely stand before doing a reach back like that. I got Coop in a weird, really weird Ashigarami here. It's not cross, but his leg is trapped. Like both of his legs are trapped. It was a strange position. I was just talking smack to him the whole time. I thought we were gonna have a good cross-side ankle lock there that I could show Miko, but like Cooper countering my inversion with a Darce, finishing it from mount. Joe making his way to Ben's back here with short time. Oh. Damn, nice scramble from Ben to get safe. We got Austin and Justin over there under the TV. Cole and Jason. Oh, me and Joe. Joe's gonna murder me. I think I go for a takedown here, and Joe shuts it down and completely uses it against me, and that was the beginning of the end. I forgot exactly how it went down. All right, so Jason working his way around the legs. I don't dislike this, but yeah, that body lock from Cole. That's tough, man. Like, it seemed promising, Jason. Like, I don't even want to call it a bad idea. Kind of crunching.
Body lock on Cole is very difficult for me to pull off.
Well, he's not even body locking him. He hugs the legs here.
Like the rugby. Yeah, like a rugby pass. Yeah.
Is that what the rugby pass is? Yeah. I always just refer to it as like the Khabib pass, since he put that to use a lot. But yeah, Cole. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't know. As soon as Cole gets his legs away from this, and he's left with that upper body grip, it's gonna be tough.
You know, I think that's probably where it went wrong, right? Like he's already around the legs, so there's really no sense. He overcommitted to the grip.
Yeah.
So here, there's no sense in him. If it were me,
it's like climb the body.
The goal is to climb the body or to secure the hips. So here, I would let go of my left arm and try and bring it straight down to Cole's right hip, like near side of Jason. And then you'd have to swim your left arm across the far hip.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
to
tough.
Go and take your north-south. Yep, that is a difficult one.
Baker, I missed what you were saying. Hold on. Baker City had a. Oh, that's where. Okay, Baker had a Kimura grip
That's
there.
the grip. Okay.
I got you. Okay. So good sweep from Cole. Oh, that's where I messed up. So I tried to hit I had tried to hit like a snap down, like the overtie snap,
Yeah.
and then shoot it on a leg. I
You
just
Passes
blindly.
you by.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that sucks. It was a strong one. But I like fell forward and he gets behind me. He had this hand had my left arm grip, like a Dagestani handcuff, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So we fell to the ground with my, you can see it right there. He gets my or I'm sorry, right there. He grabs my left arm, and I could not get it back. So I couldn't defend. I couldn't get my arm back, and then he ends up switching to a gift wrap that I could not get out of, and he slowly just like cooks me from here until he takes my back and strangles me. So Cole putting on a lot of pressure here. Got that far side underhook. Oh, nice. Good move by Jason to get his guard back. Gets Cole elevated enough to get the knee in. Set him back into close guard. Maybe reset. I think we got Austin here looking for either a pendulum sweep a second ago, or maybe looking for a triangle opportunity. Austin definitely, his close guard game over the last like 6 months has gotten pretty formidable.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Just based on his triangle game alone. What's up, Stacks? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Stacks?
Just in time to watch me get strangled. Oh my god, this
Oof.
body triangle.
Look, he could put his foot on the ground.
I
There
know.
it is.
Like I can't get my leg behind it. You know, I'm like, all right, my neck is safe right now. Let me try to get out of this body triangle. Let me try to put it on the bottom side, see what kind of rotations I can get. Nice, nice. And I'm having to work with really high elbows here to shut down, because he starts pummeling with two strangle arms to get underneath. So like right here, I feel like I'm pretty good. And then I think this is the one. I felt like all the discs in my lower back were about to rupture from his body triangle and like a turn that he put on me. It happens right before he gets a tap. See, I was feeling good. I was like, I'm so close to an escape, but it was just the legs, man. I couldn't shake them. Sorry, I'm not watching anybody else but myself right now, because this was the moment of agony. When he turns me from right to left, my lower back was like right there. You could see like how torqued my spine is. It's so nasty. And then that's when he gets the he opens up the chin and is able to sneak underneath. Like my lower back is not supposed to bend that way. Like, get me out of here. That was so good.
Yeah, he was very diligent with his foot placement.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
that, with the body triangle.
Yeah, it was
Made
good
Very
detail.
difficult.
Yeah, and you know, Joe is like Joe, Austin, you know, these taller guys. They're the only ones I have to worry about that with, getting the laces under the hamstring. Normally, even if it does get there, I can find my way out. But like, once they get there, just with how long their legs are, it's so damn difficult. Got Justin making his way past Austin's guard here. You and
Hit
Ben
an
over there?
bar on bin.
Okay. So you got your chair sit
I just up again.
to a high ball ride. And then, yeah, you're trying to take that leg up over the shoulder. There we go. Now you just opt to go over the head. Nice steady tension on the arm. And you get it.
Yeah, I'm all frozen again.
I can like your audio pops in sometimes while you're frozen, so
Okay.
if you can see stuff, then go ahead and keep talking. I'll pause if I need to.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like I can see the stream absolutely no problem. Like I can see all of the video content doesn't freeze, but you freeze for me, and then I can see it on Twitch that I freeze. So
Maybe it's a Discord thing.
something's going on with the communication protocol or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the very last move I taught that night was this tripod sweep. Which, it was funny, Joe actually had some good questions about it when I was going around. And one of the details here was, you know, how to get somebody down, how to get enough push on the hip to knock them over. And it's, you know, the thing I had for him was, you know, you straighten your leg, it doesn't go any further. The way you get a little bit extra is by getting your hips off the ground. So when I do it to someone like Joe or Austin, all the tall guys, it's essential for me. So I have the initial setup with grabbing the ankle here underneath my bottom leg, because he has stepped his shoelaces underneath my right leg here. And then I have the extension of my bottom leg, my right leg going behind the ankle. And then watch how I'm getting my hips up off the mat. I'm not just laying there and pushing my short stubby legs. Joe could stand straight up and it wouldn't make a difference. But because I'm able to get my hips off the mat and get a little extra push, then I could get him down and start working from the sweep. Bro, it's been like that all night, Stacks.
Story of my life.
And now Joe trying to put the same thing to work, right? He's got that bottom grip on my leg. I'm not letting him get his foot to my hip. As long as I can keep this out of there, I'm safe from the tripod sweep. He needs 3 points of contact. I just deny him 1. And now I try to throw in a Darsh or something to help get past, using the threat of a submission to get past his guard. There I get past, but run out of time before I could get my revenge for that nasty rear naked strangle he put me in. Let's see, we got Cole caught in half guard, 20 seconds left. He's got that far side underhook. Jason flattened out. Jason looking for nice. It's a little octopus guard sweep. That was really well done. From deep, yeah, flatten out in half guard, sitting up towards the hips. Gets the hips back, and then puts Cole down. That was really nice, Jason. Yeah, we got Austin and Justin. Yeah, cool. Andrew was apparently super sunburnt, hence the long sleeve rash guard. I wanted to slap him so
Makes
bad.
sense.
But as a former Floridian who has dealt with sunburn so much of my life, I figured that wouldn't be very nice. It's happened to me before. I think we had a pretty long stand-up battle here, at least relative to the whole round. Let's fast forward a little bit because nobody else is training. Here we go. It looks like you work your inversion stuff here, or no? Not the same stuff you and I were going over.
Yeah, I did actually. That one was reverse De La Riva into the back take. That's when I was starting to put it together.
Oh, there. I didn't go back far enough.
A little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah, and you're working off of Coop's Darce attempt, which is nice. I like that idea.
Yep. Was threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I saw in the Joseph Chen match? The one from Who's Number One? That, well, I mean, everybody saw it, but what I loved about it was that takedown he had was off of his opponent getting double underhooks. Like, it was just an inside trip off double underhooks. And, like, you think of double underhooks as such a dominating position. Like, you get, if your opponent gets them on you, you've lost it. And it's not the case. Like, that was such a good demonstration. Yeah, his mullet's, it's in the growing phase. It's a fledgling mullet. I'm sure it'll be glorious when it reaches full adulthood. Yeah, I agree, Stacks. He's definitely one of those future guys to watch. But I, like, right here, it just, what made me think of that was Andrew shooting these underhooks on me. And, like, I really, really like that idea of having a good counter. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, Dorsey was totally game. But having a good counter for those.
They plant.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say they did it based off of Dorsey's matches. They planned that exchange because they knew that Dorsey likes double unders. So they were trying to figure out the right takedown approach.
I love it, man. That was probably the biggest thing I took from that match. Certainly not doubles.
His passing is incredible.
One. I had to chase that down so much. Yeah, his passing was super sharp. I mean, undeniably good. But yeah, that was definitely one of the best matches on that card. Which
he does something with his neck. Like he rides so high and he puts his neck in such a compromising position that I don't know that I could replicate his pass. I feel like I know what he does and I want to try it. Dude, yeah. I don't feel like I'm built for that anymore, you know?
No. Dude, I crunched my neck on a double, or either a double or a single, like 2 weeks ago, and it still hurts. But I think it was Sean Williams who was commentating the WNO card, but he was talking during that passing exchange, like exactly what you're saying. He, like, the way he posted on his head gave him a very, very solid base to, like, have extremely nimble hip movement, and that's what ended up leading him to a good pass. Stacks, to your point, the body lock stuff gives me hope as a smaller guy that body locks are actually effective. I think against somebody my size, I think I'd be fine with body lock passing. But you're not gonna catch me body locking like these guys. But yeah, that was a really great demonstration from him. So I don't think I clipped the next 3 rounds because Joe and Cole, for at least 2.5 or 3 of them, they just rolled straight through, which was fun. I don't know why you guys chose to do that. Big double from Joe there, but Cole, speaking of body locking, gets up to a north-south position. He could have entered into the legs there, man. What's going on with Ben and Austin over here? Looks like maybe they just go into the wall, and okay, looks like they're relocating from the wall. Yeah. A block, 100%. I still haven't wrapped my head around it. Like, I need to hang out there a little bit longer. Again, I also need to do it on people who are, you know, my size or lighter than me before I can start pulling it off on everybody else. I like the grip though. I think the grip's really interesting in that. What happened? Are you guys just relocating?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, what I love about this whole reverse close guard thing is like people are going to build on it, right? A block's not going to be the only thing that falls out of that. But it really strikes me as so similar to just back mount in that your opponent can't really face, like, none of his weapons face you, right? His hands don't face you because your legs are behind his back, but his legs are in front of yours. Like, it's an asymmetric position as long as you can keep him from like getting, you know, legs in an unreachable spot. But also the fact that like it is such a, like, we could teach, conceivably, I feel like we could teach 2 weeks of reverse close guard. Like, it's a, I feel like you could almost start to consider it a major position to work from, the way we work from like close guard, open guard, half guard, side control, mount, back mount, legs. It would be kind of rad if in the future, as the game evolves, if we ended up doing like 2 weeks of reverse close guard, you know?
Yeah.
Starting K guard off balance, lock around the hips. Yeah, yeah. And it's super simple entry. Cole and Joe rolling through. I didn't hear no bell. All right, we got Justin and Joe. And then Cooper and Austin over there. I was looking forward to rolling with you, and then I was like, oh, wait. We were going to go over something.
Oh, yeah. The De La Riva stuff.
I want to play with that more. Justin on a big arm drag attempt. Hanging out a little too long. Now Joe on a, that looks like a nasty guillotine. Possibly an arm in. He could sit to a seated Katagatame as well. Rolls through on an Anaconda
He's
instead.
going for Anaconda.
That looks good, man. Gotta switch the arms. He's got the controlling grip, but not quite. Yeah, there's the finishing grip. It's going to be hard, though, with Justin turtled up. And he opts for the go behind. Okay, I like that. I like that strategy, Joe. Nice quick change. Justin, good job. That was close. Justin turns and just barely gets the knee in to keep himself safe. Almost turned and gave up mount, but really, really good job turning and getting your guard back. You know, Joe, I empathize with that, because there are times where I'm like, you know what, we do these 6-minute rounds, and I feel like if I just had you guys for like 20-minute rounds, I don't think any of you would tap me, but that's purely my ego. At least with Cole, I feel like I don't think I don't think I've tapped Cole in like a while, without him being tired. But if I could wear Cole down for like a good 20-minute round, or I could just try to get better at this stupid sport and be more effective. But why do that when I can make up rules and insist on no time limit sub only matches with my training partners?
I feel like you're attacking someone.
Cole, just because you run to Chick-fil-A now doesn't mean your endurance is any better. Joe's looking, dude. Joe had a standout night. Tall Joe, not Baker. Screw Baker. Actually, I'm just kidding. Baker, you're doing great. But Tall Joe is having a really standout night tonight, man. Like, just good positional dominance. Like, you could see the strategies changing as he goes. Sinks in that underhook and is able to turn this from a possibly dangerous position into a very advantageous one for him. And just seeing him, work front headlock, then to the go behind, which was, kind of the theme of the takedown that day, makes me super happy. Got him. Headshot.
Joe, that was a good attempt at the shoulder crunch there. Slipped right off.
Who
Cole
got
was
Baker?
aware. Yeah.
Little kip
Straight
escape.
in and then immediately switches it up. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like the kip out to butterfly and then immediately going into for an attack.
I think sweat was definitely a factor there.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Oh, good sweep.
And nice sweep.
This is interesting. So Cole's hand gets pinned. Joe's got the butterfly hook, and then I'm curious when he grabbed that leg. Because
It's almost like he tapped that knee because Cole does have a really good base here. I have a difficult time sweeping him.
Yeah, so Joe's elbow posted, and then right here it looks like this is where he grabs Cole's leg, keeps the base really wide. And I think if he didn't have this leg, Cole's hips are coming around this way, and his base is staying good, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even see that he grabbed the far leg.
Yeah, that's why that worked.
Yep.
Because you're right. Cole's really good at like keeping the head low, the hips high, and then moving around. Like Ben does that really well.
Yes.
Luke does it extremely well. And yeah, what shut this down is that scoop grip that Joe takes on the leg. Now Cole can't run the angle as quickly, and Joe could get that sweep. That was a good adjustment, Joe. Coop over the face. Chin in the point of his elbow. Let's see if he could rip Austin's head off. He switches instead. Ooh, nice little back elbow. Let Austin know what's up. Let him know who's boss. Coop now thinking maybe I'll hit a triangle or an armbar. I'd love to see him do a bicep slicer though, but Austin doesn't have biceps to slice, so not an option. Joe getting to work in close guard here. Let's see how Justin can handle that.
Getting out of Joe's close guard is not an easy feat.
No. He can very easily ride to a high close guard, like up by the shoulders, make it difficult for you to stand up.
What was the sweep that Cole got?
You two. A couple sweep daddies here. I mean, we'll put that in the family of Mitchell sweeps here. Mitchell style sweeps. Big up and over. Yeah,
It's an UPA.
It is. It's an UPA. Different just because it's not a bridge, right? It's not like a bridge and roll. Yeah, Joe doesn't get the grip open in time. And then where are Joe's hips? Yeah, so it's pretty
Really
high. If Joe's hips were lower, this definitely wouldn't have worked. Cole wouldn't have been able to get his hips off the ground. See, that's why I'm addicted to this dumb sport. Like little variations, little vulnerabilities like that you could take advantage of are so awesome. Austin getting out of a triangle threat there with a triangle over the body. Getting extended. Crossed ankles would work too. I mean, that's pretty typical escape. Now he's kind of locked in here. He could he do? Because this is like an inverted reverse close guard. Or an inverted rear mount.
Oh, nice. Look at Coop going for the Darce.
I love it, dude. That was so deep.
Yeah. And then Austin's like, how can I get out of this false read? Because it's stuck.
That was really
Rolls
nice.
out of it.
I think, let me see. The angle looks a little funny here. Like, actually, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
he's totally out of alignment, like because he can't get his hips turned towards Austin. So he doesn't really have the strangle, but it's not a good place to be
Yeah, that's
for Austin.
pretty wild. Yeah, I mean, Austin's definitely under control here.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, Justin makes his way to standing, but Joe pops him down. Doesn't even have to open his guard because he's too damn long.
Because he's tall.
Hate it. Hate it so much. Seconds left. Can Cooper get it? Nice. But Cole and Joe still don't hear no bell. Let's scoot on ahead a little bit. We got Cole and Mount. Second sweep daddy. Getting into position. Keep scooting here while the mat's clear. Okay, Joe spins for the armbar. Joe, take your time there, man. I think we've talked about this before. You've exhibited some slow, controlled movements in other positions. Apply it to this armbar. No need to race through this. You know, you're giving Cole an opportunity to roll up on you like this. Now your legs are uncrossed. He's gonna get out of that. And they're cradled up. I think, what are we at? 450. I just want to look ahead a little bit. Oh, okay, they ended here. Then we go on to our last match. Big step over and Mount, and that's what they call it. And then, okay, Joe and Justin, and then I think you and Austin start here eventually.
Yeah.
This is a strange looking double. Got drive through on that, Justin. Keep his ass on the mat. You did win. It looked like you were victorious in that 2.16 rounds or whatever it was.
Yeah.
We're gonna speed up.
I think we were talking about stand-up stuff.
Yeah, we were going over that. Dude, Justin is super scrambly.
Yeah.
He does really well. Using his explosive movements at the right time, not just like, you know, doing it all the time, getting himself super tired. He's definitely like dialed that in a bit more. I don't know, dude. I saw you after that, after those rounds. You're breathing pretty hard. You and Austin, the spin cycle. Knee block. Get the hook in early. Austin with a nice
Yeah, but he
turn.
inverts into the leg. Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to break his leg here.
I really he scares me sometimes how long he waits to tap. I know Austin's been training long enough to know you know when he should and shouldn't tap, but god damn, it pisses me off sometimes. What are you locking up here? Oh, okay.
So we're in 50-50.
Got you.
He is definitely on the attack, but when oh no, that's right. So we went on 50-50, and then I let him pass my leg over into straight Ashi because I like to reap from there,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm doing. And then now I'll go in and start attacking and exposing the heel. And I got it.
What was that? A straight ankle or
Nope.
it was a heel hook?
Inverted or
Oh,
inside heel hook.
Yeah.
And when I go like I try to do this high step passing, he threatens me with the go-go plata every time.
He said he tried to hit one on Luke the other day. And Luke
Yeah.
just like kind of laughed it off. He was like, nah. Attempted standing guard break from Justin, but Joe double ankle picks him here. Just rips his ankles
Yeah.
off the mat. I like that Austin tries the Goga Plata, and it has
Yeah.
worked for him. But I'll be damned if I let it ever happen to me.
Yeah, and the passing that I'm doing right now is just basic Toriando. This next part I just make miserable on him. I don't care about the leg capture.
So maybe Justin's calling it. Yeah. So you've got him flattened out mostly.
Yeah, and I even brought in my right leg here to just kind of balance and surf on him.
Oh,
He was
I
doing a
see.
good job. Yeah, he was doing a really good job of not allowing me to take the back. That's what I was gonna try to do, but he would not let me. Even there, he slips the arm. I'm back inside control.
Yeah, he frames really well and gets himself like just enough space to get his knees in. Yeah. I wish this drone thing would have worked. That would have been cool.
Yeah,
I was surprised it didn't get smashed there for a second.
I stopped because I felt it hit the mat, and then I didn't go for the back take. But
Nice. All right.
yeah,
Good stuff, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Again, next Sunday, we're going to go over the Naga competition footage. So hope you can join us for that. As always, thank you for watching. Follow us here if you're lurking in the chat. You like what you're seeing. Subscribe as well. If you want to support the chat, it helps us out a whole lot. Subscribe over at YouTube, where we'll post this for you guys to review. And I think that's about it. Oh, go peep the new rash guard. We debuted it on the
Yeah.
last stream. Has the most important rules of jiu-jitsu on it: trimming your nails, doing your laundry, don't be stinky, all that fun stuff. So buy that, support the school if you like it. And yeah, you got anything, man?
no, I'm all good.
All right, cool. Well, we'll leave it at that. You guys go train hard. We'll see you back on the mat soon. Before you do, trim your nails, do your laundry, don't be stinky. We'll see you back there. Take it easy.
Later.